And we're about ready to start our final chapter ng ating episode na to. Makikita natin our third segment. Still, Anthony Suntay together with our Resto coach, Rommel and our special guest for today, Chef Sunny. Ngayon, pag-usapan natin yung toka-toka. Paano na-assign yung isang tao dito sa isang bagay, tapos si Chef obviously dito sa menu. How were you able to work that out?
Hindi ba pwedeng di ba, usually pagka front of the house, pogi pogi rin si Chef, so kahit pogi siya, sa kusina siya. Hindi, totoo yan. Ang storya namin, galing kami sa day job namin, then we go back, tapos naka-backpack yan, magkikita kami somewhere, and then may assignment pa kami kay Ed, no? We were assigned to text people, kasi hindi alam yung lugar namin eh. So may template na kami, uso ko ng prepaid, bibili kami ng prepaid sa mini-stop, kakaskasin muna namin. May ritual na kami, no? So nakakatuwa. So we also do, our marketing toka, and then of course I do front of the house. Si Ed does the manager things and the purchasing things. Literally, Ed would buy stuff in Pasig. Naalala ko, bibili ng beer kung saan mura.
Correct,
Si Ed kasi nahanapin niya kung saan mura kahit malayo. Bibili ng manok. Pati pagbili ng furniture, toka-toka kami, etc. And then, pag nag-game na, kasi dinner only kami nung nagsimula eh. Pag game na, alam na namin sa kami pwesto. Obviously, chef is sa kusina, ako sa front of the house. Si Ed will oversee and take care of the executive stuff. Yung mga pagkausap sa supplier, etc.
Grabe, nakikita mo yung mga humble beginnings ninyo, ha?
Kami yung arkitekto nung tindahan na yun. Kami rin yung construction.
Nakakatuwa.
The shop was a tile showroom. And again, limited resources financially. So, pwede na muna yan. Yung fryers namin was parang from China lang ata. Electric fryers lang.
Just to make sure that, you get off the ground.
Yeah,
Yun
exactly.
naman yung pinaka-importante.
Mairakos muna.
Yeah.
Kaya naglalakad nga kami sa SM nung isang araw, no? Yung sa BF. Sabi na namin, nadaan kami sa tindahan ng TV. Alam mo, naalala mo yung una natin TV, no? Hindi nga TV yun eh. Monitor siya na binili namin sa surplus shop. Totoo, na walang speaker. Skeleton ng TV para masabi lang may TV kami. No? And then yung speaker, kunwari, is illustration board.
Illustration board, tama.
So yun yung mga masasayang toka-toka. No? And again, it's yung teamwork masaya.
Okay, at what particular stage do you say, yes, I can eventually work with this guy? Or at what particular stage do you say, I don't think it's going to work. I think you guys have to go on your own, or I have to go out on my own. Because, diba, not every business venture works,
Correct.
so to speak.
Yeah. It comes in waves eh. Parang sometimes it goes up, then it's gonna go down. So when it goes down, you're supposed to be really strong and trust your partners and say, no. Through thick and thin, fight tayo. Kasi I know that we have the same values. Iba eh, pamilya na eh. I'll just share, no? In Canada, I opened up my own spot.
Okay.
The partner that I chose was a very talented person. Galing. Mahusay din. But I don't think we had the same values. So when push came to shove, parang medyo nag-iba na. Again, hindi siya masamang tao. We just had different values, and it just it killed the business.
And it's like that. I mean, eventually, you just realize you just can't work with a certain person. I mean,
exactly.
Not na katulad sinabi mo na masamang tao siya.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it does come to a point that might happen.
Correct.
So, okay, you found out there in that particular instance. How long did it take you? Because I want to make sure that all our listeners are able to really realize life's not a bed of roses.
Yeah, exactly.
Diba?
It depends though. I mean, ano yan eh, like I said, ups and downs. Pag down, nagiging mas down pa. Tapos parang nag-iiba na yung mga, yung parang napag-usapan or yung values nga. Doon mo na mararamdaman na parang wag na. But then you'll try to make it work again. Then you'll just go deeper. Then you'll try to ignore it and you'll try to make it work again. Then you find out na parang, teka. Of course, siguro human nature, you'll still give it a chance eh. Bibigyan mo pa rin ng chance na mag-work. Pero it's gonna hit you na parang, hindi, I can't. I don't think this is done working.
Sa akin, if I may add, ang experience ko is sa decision. Doon mo malalaman eh. Doon mo mas maintindihan ng tao when they make the decisions, and doon nagre-reflect yung values eh. Ang values naman, you can say, I value this, I value that. Pero when it comes decision-making time, doon magma-manifest yung values.
Correct.
So yun nga yung coaching point natin for the week,
Go.
Anthony. It's alignment, alignment, alignment. Alignment of values, alignment in terms of understanding that somebody, and everybody, I mean, needs to bring something of value to the table aside from money. And then lastly, ito yung pinaka-relevant sa amin in timely entering our 10th year of partnership, yung trusting yung journey. Yung trust throughout the journey, yung may tiwala kayo sa isa't isa.
Yeah.
Siguro that allows us to work in a very non-conventional way na nasa Canada siya, nandito kami. Then they trust us to run the business here and then he contributes pa rin even if he's away. Very hindi siya orthodox pero it works.
At the same time, there is really no template, kumbaga, because as you said, one person is abroad, you don't see each other often, but constant communication, I think, is also important.
Correct. Very, very much so. I think it boils down to that, communication.
Transparency, communication, yung gifts namin to each other, meron din gifts kasi sa shareholders great return on investment, yung mga etc. And then yung coaching point natin, sa example po namin, Anthony, and all our listeners, the coaching point is very simple. Find the right partner. And the process is dapat matyaga ka. Huwag mong madaliin. Parang pag-aasawa yan Parang pag-aasawa yan and malalim. Kasi may kontrata yung negosyo and the extent of kami, nakatagal kami ng 10 years, wala akong naalalang away or wala kaming ganun Especially about money because we share the same values. Each one of us brought a value aside from money to the table. And then lastly, may tiwala dun sa proseso, sa journey. Marami na po kaming direksyon na tinahak, maraming reels na sinubukan. But the end of the day is trusting each other, being transparent, and being honest to each other.
Well, we look out for each other.
Go ahead.
Sorry, we look out for each other also.
We got our backs, each other's back. Importante yun Yun yung bago kami magkaiyakan siguro. Pero totoo yun. Finding the right partners.
Well, again, business is not easy. Remember, you want to get into it, again, balikan natin yung mga sinasabi natin, yung mga past episodes because, it's a step-by-step process that everybody really needs to be able to go through, talking about the experience, talking about the signature dish. All of these come hand in hand and even finding the right partner is the next step towards getting to that, di ba?
Tama yun. Sinabi natin, create your signature dish. Sa amin, swerte kami, blessed kami, may chef Sunny kami.
Tama.
Nag-create kami ng signature experience. Siguro that's where Ed and myself came in. And then eventually we found each other. Yun ang importante. And kailangan alam mo yung sarili mong values para mahanap mo yung tao pareho ng values mo. So again, the coaching point para sa Resto Negosyo, panalo po tayo. Find the right partners. And with that,
we're going to end our program. Again, thank you so much. Remember, you can send us any comments that you may have on our YouTube. You watch us on YouTube, of course. We also have a Facebook page. Lahat ng mga comments niyo, questions, please make sure you send it to us. And we'll see you next week. Thank you very much, everybody.